Welcome to Health and Joy, the Know. One place to learn about heart health in simple, easy to understand lessons. I'm your friendly and informative host. Today's topic is a crucial one, a silent killer that claims millions of lives each year. I'm talking about cardiovascular disease. The good news is that it's largely preventable. So let's learn how to protect ourselves together. We will cover 3 key points during this episode. First, why is heart disease so dangerous? Second, how does it impact our daily lives? And third, what are the top 10 common risk factors for cardiovascular disease? Let's start with the dangers of heart disease. One of the most alarming aspects of cardiovascular disease is its ability to remain hidden, hence the name silent killer. Many individuals, particularly in the early stages, don't experience noticeable symptoms. Even when symptoms do appear, they're often mistaken for less serious conditions. For example, chest pain, often described as a pressure or tightness in the chest, might be dismissed as a pulled muscle or indigestion. Shortness of breath might be attributed to a busy schedule or a particularly strenuous workout. Ignoring these warning signs can be detrimental. Cardiovascular disease can lead to several life-threatening conditions. These include stroke, heart attack, heart failure, and arrhythmia. Each of these can significantly impact a person's life, and ignoring them can have dire consequences. Now let's discuss the impact of heart disease on daily life. Beyond the physical health challenges, heart disease can cast a long shadow over various aspects of a person's life. It can lead to mental health issues such as anxiety or depression. This can arise from the constant fear of a recurrence or the realization of living with a chronic condition. Furthermore, the financial burden of diagnosis, treatment, and ongoing management can be substantial. The costs associated with medications, monitoring devices, or surgeries can strain a person's finances. This economic impact can ripple into other areas of their life, affecting their ability to work, enjoy hobbies, or provide for their families. Heart disease can also affect work and family life. The reduced work capacity and the emotional toll of dealing with a serious health condition can put a significant strain on a person's relationships. It can lead to absenteeism or reduced productivity at work, which in turn can affect their job security or career progression. Moreover, the unpredictability of a heart-related event can disrupt the stability of a family's emotional and financial security. Caregiving responsibilities can also be added, placing additional strain on both the patient and their family members. In a nutshell, heart disease isn't merely a physical ailment. It's a multifaceted challenge that demands attention on multiple fronts. From the potential life-threatening health complications to the emotional, financial, and social ramifications. Understanding the scope of this disease is the first step towards effective prevention and management. Next, let's delve into the top 10 common risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Our journey through these risk factors begins with a common yet often overlooked one: high blood pressure. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease. It occurs when the force of blood pushing against artery walls is consistently too strong, forcing the heart to work harder than it should. Over time, this extra strain can damage the inner lining of arteries, making them more prone to plaque buildup and narrowing, a process known as atherosclerosis. This narrowing restricts blood flow, raising the risk of heart attack, stroke, or other cardiovascular events. Managing blood pressure is therefore crucial in reducing the risk of heart disease. This can be achieved through lifestyle changes like eating a balanced diet low in salt and engaging in regular physical activity. The next risk factor is high cholesterol. High cholesterol, particularly low-density lipoprotein, LDL cholesterol, is another significant contributor to heart disease. When there's too much LDL cholesterol in the bloodstream, it can lead to the formation of plaque in the arteries. Plaque is a deposit made up of fat, cholesterol, calcium, and other substances that hardens over time, narrowing the arteries and obstructing blood flow. This blockage increases the risk of heart attack or stroke. Maintaining a diet low in saturated and trans fats, along with regular exercise and avoiding tobacco, can help keep cholesterol levels in check. The third risk factor on our list is diabetes. Diabetes, especially when poorly managed, is strongly linked to cardiovascular disease. High blood sugar levels associated with diabetes can damage the inner lining of blood vessels, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup. Additionally, diabetes often affects the body's ability to produce insulin effectively, leading to insulin resistance. This can result in higher levels of triglycerides, another type of blood fat that contributes to heart disease. People with diabetes are at increased risk of heart attack, stroke, and other cardiovascular events. Managing blood sugar levels, eating a balanced diet, and regular physical activity are essential in mitigating these risks. Moving on, the fourth risk factor is smoking. Smoking is a major risk factor for cardiovascular disease. Tobacco smoke contains nicotine, which raises blood pressure, and carbon monoxide, which reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of blood. These effects combined can strain the heart and lead to the formation of plaque in the arteries. Smoking also increases the risk of blood clots, further obstructing blood flow. Quitting smoking is one of the most effective steps an individual can take to reduce their risk of heart disease. Fortunately, there are numerous resources available to assist smokers in quitting. Now let's talk about the fifth risk factor, being overweight or obese. Being overweight or obese can significantly increase the risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Excess weight, especially in the form of belly fat, can strain the heart and blood vessels. It can lead to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Additionally, obesity can cause obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where a person's breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. This can put extra strain on the heart. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular exercise is crucial for reducing the risk of heart disease. The sixth risk factor is lack of physical activity. A sedentary lifestyle is increasingly becoming a problem in modern times. People who don't engage in regular physical activity are at higher risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Exercise helps maintain healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. It keeps the heart muscle strong and improves overall fitness. Aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity, aerobic activity, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity per week can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease. Unhealthy diet is the seventh risk factor we need to discuss. An unhealthy diet is a major contributor to cardiovascular disease. Consuming excessive amounts of salt, sugar, and saturated or trans fats can raise blood pressure, increase cholesterol levels, and lead to obesity, all of which are risk factors for heart disease. Diets high in processed foods, red meat, and dairy products have been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular events. Adopting a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can help mitigate these risks. Stress can also play a role in the development of heart disease. Chronic stress can elevate blood pressure and heart rate, placing additional strain on the heart. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones like cortisol can contribute to the buildup of plaque in the arteries. Engaging in stress-reducing activities such as yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature can help manage stress levels and reduce their impact on the heart. Excessive alcohol consumption is the ninth risk factor. Consuming more than the recommended amounts of alcohol can increase the risk of heart disease. Alcohol can weaken the heart muscle, disrupt the heart's rhythm, and raise blood pressure. It can also interact with medications, reducing their effectiveness and increasing the risk of side effects. Moderating alcohol intake or abstaining altogether can help safeguard heart health. Finally, the 10th risk factor on our list is genetics. A person's genetic makeup can influence their risk of developing cardiovascular disease. Family history of heart disease, or conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol, can indicate a genetic predisposition. While you can't alter your genes, understanding your family's health history can help you take proactive measures to reduce your risk, such as regular health checkups and screenings. As we come to the end of this episode, remember that knowledge is the first step towards a healthier heart. Understanding the risk factors for cardiovascular disease empowers us to take preventative measures and make informed lifestyle choices. From managing blood pressure and cholesterol to maintaining a healthy weight and avoiding smoking, each step we take, no matter how small, contributes to our overall well-being and reduces the risk of heart disease. At Health and Joy, we recommitted to providing you with the tools and information you need to take control of your health. Stay tuned for more informative content and join us on our mission to promote heart health and holistic living. Till next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and above all, stay joyful.